there, that's for sure. Facebook recently saved face by unveiling a new privacy policy that allows users to keep unwanted visitors from their profiles and personal information. Facebook is hoping the policy will silence concerns that its internet site is an open book, sharing information with the world. Joining us this morning is Brian Tomkins. He's from Boom Media to tell us what the new policy means to people using Facebook. Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, okay, they simplified the way you can set your privacy settings. Why did they decide to do it?
Well, they didn't make a change in policy, they just made it simpler because everyone was confused about how they changed their settings. And there were some features in the privacy settings that were there that you could turn off. And people were arguing or upset because they couldn't find it.
They couldn't figure it out.
Right,
and they wanted to keep their information private.
Right.
Why is the information, or why does Facebook let any information go out there to everybody in the web world?
Well, anyone that ever complains to me about Facebook, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do that, it shares this, it shares that, you get what you pay for. It's a free site. So Facebook sharing your information is their way of making money off of that free site that they offer you.
So they're trying to make people feel a little bit better, though. What did they do? Show us what they did. We have the website up right now, or
right. Well,
Facebook
if we can
page.
pull this up right now, what I'm in is the privacy settings of Facebook, and so they've made it a real nice graph, layout. So even
you
if
go into privacy settings.
Yeah. So right in the upper right-hand corner, you go to your privacy settings, and they make it very simple. And so this is what Facebook recommends you share. This is when you share with everyone, and then friends of friends and friends only on down the line.
So you check a little box in the area on each particular little area they have your status, you've got your bio, your family relationships, so you can change and make everything pretty much customized then.
Yes, and you decide what you share, but I think the biggest mistake people make on Facebook and privacy is they don't realize that everything there is open. And the problem we have right now is that younger generation growing up with the real world, growing up with reality TV, they think everything is worth sharing. So I think most of the mistakes people make are personal mistakes, not the mistakes that Facebook has in their privacy settings.
Not necessarily. Now, Facebook isn't necessarily sharing this information with everyone, but they are sharing it with certain websites, and that's what you might have to, or web providers, I suppose that's what you call them?
Yes, and this is what's really upset people the most. And so if you're in these privacy settings, if you go down to the very bottom on the left-hand corner and edit your settings, and so you're looking over my shoulder here.
Right.
They have an application where they share this with games and applications. You can decide who you share this with, but there's a term, instant personalization. This is what got everybody fired up. And because what it does is it shares, without your permission, shares your information with Docs and Pandora and Yelp and other sites.
And then what do they do with it?
Well, they want to make your user experience a little bit more friendly. So when you log into your Pandora, which is a music sharing site, they already know your preferences. So that's really what they're trying to do. So you can actually turn that off on that settings, and that's what's gotten everybody fired up recently.
Okay. So if you don't know how to do that, we just showed you how. You get into instant personalization, and you simply click where? Where did you click, Brian?
There's a little box. There's only one box to check. Enable or disable instant personalization.
Okay. So now it says enable. But if you want to...
I unchecked it.
You unchecked it. Okay, so that means if it's unchecked, they won't share your info with those sites.
Exactly.
People are still mad, though, Brian. What are they going to? They're going to do something now, I understand, on Facebook, a little protest or something?
We were taught always growing up, err on the side of caution. Well, Facebook's policy is err on the side of sharing. So they'll always share more than share less. And so, yes, there's a buzz about a protest where people are going to leave Facebook, but Facebook's going to cross 500 million users in the next few weeks. I don't see anybody leaving anytime soon. So
now, are they the most popular sharing site now over MySpace, over some of the other?
Worldwide, Facebook is the most popular, and you see more than half of all people that are active on the internet in the United States are using Facebook on a regular basis.
All right. Now, if you at home want to, if you didn't have a pencil handy and you didn't see what Brian did here, we're going to put it on our website, KUSI.com. So you just click on this segment and you'll see it again and be able to walk through it. Appreciate it. I'm going to get that done right when I get off the set, Brian. All right. Thanks so much. Always great to see you as Boom Media. Thanks, Brian.